Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. In this video presentation, we will discuss about Lesson 2 in Art Appreciation entitled Creativity, Imagination, and Expression. But before anything else, I would like to introduce my co-reporters. My name is Anissa Abbas Galatan, together with Mr. Julaidin Sali, Edwin Kanakan, Nursaima Maulid, and Abdullah Hamudi. Now let's come to learning objective. First, we should able to differentiate our art from nature. Second, characterize artistic expression based on personal experience with art. Then third, discuss the nature of art, preliminary expression, and fourth, categorize works of art by citing personal experiences. Creativity, imagination, and expression. So, the word creativity is the ability to create items that inspire and inform others, often in aesthetically pleasing way. And then the imagination deals with unreal thought, and the expression in art is generally associated with non-rational state of mind. For example, of expression is painting and drawing. So what is art? Art is said that it takes an artist to make an art. We are perceive beauty on daily basis that around us in every day. However, not all beautiful things that we can see or experience is an true art because an art is product of man creativity, imagination, and expression. So, ang halimbawa sa binasa ko is kahit daw gaano kaganda ang sunset sa umaga or sunset sa hapon, or ng stars sa gabi, then the volcanoes cannot be called an art because the art is product by man. So even in the photographs that sketches are the nation, it cannot be called an art because it is recording the beauty of the natures according to Collins and Riley, 1931. An artwork may be inspired by nature or other works of art, but an artist embraces his own forms and patterns due to what he perceives as beautiful and incorporate them in creating a masterpiece. So, ang sabi dito, ang isang artwork can be inspired by the nature or other nature. But ang main point nito is an artist should think how to include and interpret them in their own way. So, kumbaga, may kakayahan tayo mag-interpret ng we will distinguish what is beautiful to what is not beautiful. So, halimbawa is kapag bumibili tayo ng mga gamit or we go to shopping din. So, di ba, ini-examine natin kung ano yung magandang quality na kukunin natin. So doon tayo pupunta sa pag-clarify or pag-examine sa art, which is include beauty. So, syempre, ang kukunin natin is yung maganda ang quality. So, in this way, doon na yung papasok yung tinatawag natin na art appreciation.
Good day everyone. The next is art appreciation as a way of life. So, Jean-Paul Sartre is a French philosopher of the 20th century. He described the role of art as a creative work that depicts the world in a completely different light and perspective. The source is due to the Human Freedom from Green in 1995. So, inilarawan niya na ang art ay isang gawaing sining na naglalarawan at nagpapakita ng ating mundo sa kakaibang anggulo. So, sinasabi nga na lahat ng art ay may natatanging ganda. May kanya-kanyang unique na beauty. So, lahat din ng artist ay gusto ma-perceive ng viewers nila na ang ganda ng kanilang art based on how they view it. But not all people cannot see the beauty of an art. It is because some lacks absence of appreciation. So, dahil dito, maraming artwork ang nagre-remain unnoticed, the art is no appreciation for what he have made. So, every one of us have on perfection on how to appreciate the art. It is depends on our views or perspective on how we could appreciate art. It's either our art or different artwork. Refining one's ability to appreciate art allows him to deeply understand the purpose of an artwork and recognize the beauty it possesses, from Collins and Riley in 1931. So, mahalagang mahasa natin ang sense of appreciation natin sa art. So that, like for instance, we are going to museum, theater, or buildings with grade 1 in things. We can easily understand the purpose of it and appreciate its beauty and the artist's hard work in making it. If we have the sense of appreciation within us. So, sabi nga nila, in cultivating an appreciation of art, one should also exercise and develop his taste for things that are fine and beautiful. Learning to appreciate art, no matter what vocation or profession you have, will lead to a fuller and more meaningful life, according to Collins and Riley in 1931. Why? It is because we are able to appreciate even small things that considered an art. We are able to give meaning to beautiful things or work of art that surround us. So, we are going to the next topic. So, the role of creative in art making. Creativity requires thinking outside the box. It is often used to solve problems that have never occurred before, conflate function and style, and simply make life a more unique and enjoyable experience. So, sabi dito, kailangan mo mag-isip ng sarili mong idea, kailangan mo mag-isip outside the box, you need to go behind your imagination. Creativity, what sets apart one artwork from another. So, dito papasok yung originality, original the path, unique, sarili mong gawa, o sariling gawa ng artist, yung isang artwork. Because an artist embraces originality, put his own flavors into his work, and cause his own creative list. Pero nowadays, mahirap because being a creative is challenging. Kasi nga, may mga pandemic, may mga nagiging hindrance para makapunta tayo sa lugar na pwede nating maging inspirasyon. Para tayo ay makagawa ng isang artwork. Para makagawa ng isang artwork ang isang artist. So, minsan nga, akala mo or akala natin ay unique na yung idea natin. But when you do extensive research, minsan, meron na palang nag-i-exit na idea from other country or from other artists and different frame. So, one of this example is the campaign at ng Philippines na it's more fun in the Philippines. So, pinaghihinalaan na pinlagiris ito sa Switzerland na tourism slogan na "It's more fun in Switzerland" in 1951. Pero, the former Department of Tourism Secretary Ramon Jimenez Jr. claimed that it is accidental cause incidents. So, kailangan natin tandaan na para maiwasan yung ganitong senaryo or ganitong situation, kailangan natin magkaroon ng carefully research na align sa gagawin nating art. Kahit anumang project para ma-avoid natin yung ganitong scenario or situation.
Assalamualaikum. I am Edwin Kaman, and my assigned topic is art as a product of imagination and imagination as a product of art. Famous writers, painters, and musicians get their ideas and making creative solutions start in the human mind. It all begins in imagination. So, nakukuha ng mga artist na ito ang kanilang creative solution sa pamamagitan ng imagination. Tingnan niyo itong example. Ang sabi ng isang lalaki, "Maybe someday I can invent machine that will take us instantly to any place in the universe you want to go at the speed of thought." Ginamit niya ang kanyang imagination para ma-perceive niya ang mga bagay na gusto niyang gawin at kung paano ito mag-function. Yun yung imagination na nabivisualize niya. Albert Einstein. He is a German physicist who had made significant and major contribution in science and humanity, demonstrated that knowledge is actually derived from imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we now know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand. So basically, ang sabi dito ay mas importante ang imagination kaysa sa knowledge kasi daw ang knowledge ay may hangganan o may limitasyon. Ang imagination naman ay walang limitasyon. Marami tayong natutuklasan na bago gamit ang imagination. Artists use their imagination that gives birth to reality through creation. Art also inspires imagination.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Narsaima S. Maulid. Ang assigned topic ko po is performance art and film. Film refers to art and putting together succession or still image into order to create an illusion of movement. So, focusing on its aesthetic, cultural, and social value, and it's considered both an art and an industry. Filmmaking stimulates experience or create one that is beyond the scope of our imagination as it aims to deliver ideas, feelings, or beauty to its viewers. Filmmaking is a complete. Malawak ang filmmaking. There are also technique in film, motion, pictures, camera, also known as movie camera, and animation techniques, computer-generated image or CGI. And the second one is performance art. It is live art and the artist medium is mainly the human body. Employ other kind of art such as visual art, props, or sound. So dito, it's also involved the artist medium is mainly in the human body, which mean ito yung ginagamit nila sa pag-convey at pag-express ng isang art. So they are also four important element in performance art. These are time, place, performance body, relation between audience and the performance. Kailangan timely kasi kapag sila ay mag-perform, kapag alam nila, siyempre marami ang manunood. And sa place naman, kailangan discoverable yon kasi madali ma-discover ng kahit mga taong nagpapasing dahilan. Tapos yung performance
yung performance body, siyempre, yun ang pinaka-importante kasi yun ang nagko-convey ng art kasi yun ang kanilang mainly na ginagamit. And relation between audience and the performance task. Kung paano ang parang sinasabi ng audience na in fact yung relationship between sa kanila, yung appreciation ng audience sa ginagawa ng performance. And the last one is poetry performance. Poetry and art form where artist expresses in emotion not by the using pen, charcoal or camera, but expresses them through words. So yun like ini-express ng isang artist ang kanilang emotion so words. And the words are conveyed together with a movement, tone, volume and intensity of the delivery to add to the artist value of the poem. Kasi 'di ba kung napapansin natin sa mga nag-spoken poetry na halos yung iba napapaiyak sa pagko-convey nila sa kanilang poetry kasi damang-dama nila yung nararamdaman nila sa ginagawa nila sa pag-spoken poetry nila. And so habang dinideliver nila, kailangan in character pa rin sila. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Samudi Abdullah and my topic is all about literary art. Literary art is artists who practice literary arts used to express themselves and communicate emotion to the readers. So, ang meaning ng literary art guys is yun, gumagamit din ang mga artists sa literary art ng work para makumbe ang kanilang nararamdaman. Literary art, it goes beyond the usual professional, academic, journalistic, and other technical forms of writing. So, literary art ay hindi porket nagsulat ka ng several succession of sentences in meaningful manner ay considered na yun na literary art. Kasi sabi nga, it goes beyond the usual professional, academic, journalistic, other technical forms of writing. So, literary art is focuses on writing using unique style, not following a specific format or norm. So, yun, walang basehan ang literary art kung hanggang saan, kung ilang page, kung ang intention ba ay ganun. Literary art can be fiction and non-fiction, such as novel, biography, and poems. So, ang literary art guys, some of the example of literary art is the work of William Shakespeare and Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. Yung work ni William Shakespeare na Romeo and Juliet, and yung kay Antoine na The Little Prince. So, second to the last, we have theater. So, theater uses live performance to present accounts or imaginary events before a live audience. So, it usually follows script but is not considered on literary art because it is much like filmmaking because it uses lead performance to present accounts or imaginary events before a live audience. So theater also considers several elements such as acting, gesture, lighting, sound effects, musical score, scheminary, props, audience, and performers relationship. So the combination of these elements is what give the strongest impression. And audience, the script does become a minor element. So similar to performance arts, since theater is also a performance, the participation of the viewer is an important element in theater art. Kasi yung reaction ng iyong audience or ng iyong viewer ay magbibigay sa iyo ng energy sa pag-perform mo. Like, for instance, kapag na-enjoy ng iyong viewer, ng audience mo, siyempre matutuwa sila. So, lalo kang gaganahan mag-perform. Some of these genres is theater, art, is drama, musical, tragedy, comedy, and improvisation. The last one is applied arts. Applied arts is incorporating elements of style and design to everyday items with the aim of increasing their aesthetic value. Applied arts is artists in this field bring beauty, charm, and comfort into many things that were used in everyday life. Example of applied arts: interior design, industrial design, graphic design.
So before we end this lesson, let's have a quick review about discussions. So first, art is a product of a man's creativity, imagination, and expression. Artist invests his own form and pattern due to what he perceives as beautiful and incorporate them in creating masterpiece. Creativity is what sets apart one artwork from another. Through imagination, an artist is able to craft something bold, something new, and something better in the hopes of creating something that will stimulate Jans. Expression individuals the arts, while description destroy the idea of expression. And last one, the form of art expression are visual arts, film, performance art, poetry performance, dance, architecture, literary arts, theater art, and applied arts.